This is how you make Italian focaccia bread. You'll need 14 ounces of dough. You'll need white flour, black olives, fresh oregano seed, tomato, pepper, mozzarella cheese, and Parmesan cheese. First step is to preheat your oven to 375 degrees. And while that is warming up, you roll out the dough. Sprinkle some flour so it doesn't stick on the pan. And start rolling out the dough. After you flatten it out by hand, use your pizza roller to get it to the edges of the pan. After flattening your dough to the edges, you can start cutting up your ingredients and grating your cheese. The cheese you're going to use is pizza mozzarella. You just grate it to cover the whole focaccia. After grating your cheese, sprinkle along the bread to cover the entire dough. After you get all the cheese on, make sure to spread it all to the edges and to cover the entire bread. After the first layer of cheese, which is the pizza mozzarella, now we can grate a bit of Parmesan over the mozzarella. After covering the dough in cheese, you can start cutting up your ingredients. Our first ingredients are the black olives. You just spread them across the bread evenly. The second ingredient you can cut up is the tomatoes. We're using the baby tomatoes.
Okay.
After you cut up your tomatoes, the same as the olives, you spread them evenly across the bread. For one of your last toppings is the pepper. So you cut it out and chop it up after you're done. After cutting them in strips, you can cube them a bit. After you're done cutting and cubing the peppers, just spread them out through the bread again. Now, after covering it with your toppings, sprinkle some oregano all over the toppings and bread. Now you grate some more mozzarella cheese. After grating the mozzarella cheese, cover all the toppings with it. After covering the bread with the mozzarella, cover it again with the Parmesan. After covering your bread with all your ingredients, it's time to put it in the oven. And you can set the timer for 27 minutes. So after the 27 minutes, you pull it out. Recheck the bottom to make sure it's cooked through and all brown. And you pull it out. You let it cool. You can add any of your different ingredients on it you want, but my personal favorites are the tomato, olives, and peppers.